Bernadine and Toby, the Logan Boulet Effect has had an epic impact on organ donation registration worldwide, but particularly here in Canada, where hundreds of thousands of Canadians have registered to be organ donors in Logan's name. And it's now 6 years later, Logan's legacy is strong and it's thriving. And as Logan's parents, what does this movement, that Logan's selfless act of registering to be an organ donor, what does that mean to the two of you?
I think that as any parent or any person who's lost someone and they've passed away, what you want is them to still be part of conversations. You want people to carry on with thinking about that person as if they're still around. And so to know that 6 years after such a tragic event as the bus crash, that people are still talking about Logan and he's still making an impact and he's still making a difference. I think that that's really important. It always warms my heart when someone comes up to me and says something about, oh, I know who Logan is. It has impacted my family. I just had a conversation with a colleague at school who's new to our school, and she was talking about the fact that a relative of hers was able to get a liver transplant, and the opportunity came because there was more people who were registered, and it was after the crash time. So it, just knowing that it has made a difference and it still continues to impact people.
Some of the things that really have affected me that both Bert and I talk about quite often is that now in 2024, Green Shirt Day itself, April 7th, we even see it as a celebration. Some people have a hard time understanding that, but we have our annual Green Shirt Day skate. We invite all the community. It's free. You come skate. Got little things. We did a scavenger hunt last year. It was awesome. Our daughter Rico helped out with that. It was great. And we're happy. We're there. We're helping people. Then we go for pizza after with all our volunteers, taking for pizza and there. But April 6th, that's the day of the tragedy. That's when Logan lost 14 Bronco family members. And then Logan passed April 7th and Dana Bronze passed on April 11th. And that left 13 survivors also. The tragedy just struck their families, and they've been working hard to get past that, and they can't. Some of them they'll always have that in there as a reminder. So for us, April 6th is a real tough day. That's a day. April 7th, to us now, to me, to us, to our daughter even, it's almost a day of celebration because we know Canadians and people that have received an organ transplant are thankful. And it takes a while to understand that. We understand that and we accept that.
So over the past 6 years, Green Shirt Day has come to be recognized in so many ways because in addition to people wearing green, landmarks across the country are lit up green, and even city proclamations are made in honor of Green Shirt Day. Did you ever imagine that fulfilling your son's wish would lead to such a large movement that's recognized on Green Shirt Day?
No, we wouldn't have. Bernie will talk more about another part, but I couldn't have imagined it, and we just did what Logan wanted, and he wanted just to help.
Yeah, I think that what the whole thought of what we did was making that decision to not just create a legacy or anything like that, but it was a young man who was healthy, fit, strong. He wasn't going to need his organs where he was going, and someone else could, and it could make a huge difference in that person's life and their family's life. But I think when we first started all of this, we had no idea what it would be like. What, Green Shirt Day? Oh no, like there's Pink Shirt Day. Orange Shirt Day just kind of sort of was starting to have some significance. And I remember like the first times we ever went to events and people were just overwhelmed with joy of knowing what an impact that Logan had made and what we had made. And we just kind of still thought of it as being our loss, and our child had passed away, and then we slowly began to notice how it had impacted people and what a difference it had made and the hope it had given. I think hope is the big thing that, although we are not waiting for an organ, but just for all the people who are waiting, the hope that they're one step closer to getting an organ that they will need to create longevity in their life and to make them healthier.
We never expected people just to come up, random people to come up and say thank you. And we just took a long, long time to understand, you're thanking us because our son passed away? No, they're thanking us because his small act has created a phenomenon across Canada that's carried on through COVID and continues to have people to have conversations, to be inspired to register to become organ donors, and to inspire governments to make it a day in their province or their city or their town, to light up landmarks. That inspiration is making people be aware. And it's our next step of our journey is to the converted are converted. Now it's almost like you have to get, how do you get to people that are like on the fence and thinking, right? And so we're working on that. And so I guess I'm excited about how we can continue to push and make Logan's legacy part of everyday conversation at the kitchen table. We're getting there, but how do you make it every day? Terry Fox is every day. We're not competing with Terry Fox, of course, but it's an everyday conversation. Why can't organ donation be an everyday conversation?
The conversation is the big thing that we want to have. We've been very fortunate to be part of different events and things, and just have that conversation and to talk to people about it. And they go back and have conversations with their family, their friends, and it just kind of keeps rolling. And so that you just know that it's making a difference.
It is.